So when we talk about financial independence, we are talking about wealth that yes, you have accumulated that can take care of you. Now, for you to be able to accumulate that wealth, you may have to do it over a period of time, because not all of us who are going to hit a jackpot that will give you some money, that could make you so rich all of a sudden. And even with that kind of money, if you don't know how to manage it, you can get back to square one. So sometimes it's not just about how much money is coming into your hands, but what you actually do with the money that is coming to your hands. So you can be paid 2,000 Ghana cedis, and I can also be paid 2,000 Ghana cedis, which is quite a reasonable amount to be paid. It's not so much, okay? But you can manage with it. Now, if I get my 2,000 Ghana cedis, okay, and then as soon as I get the money, even before I get the money, I'm already in debt, 500 Ghana cedis. So that month, I'm to pay 400 cedis out of that debt. So I go and pay that 400 cedis. And then I decide also that my boyfriend and I will eat out. So if I cooked the food, my cooked food will cost us maybe 10 cedis. But I want to eat papaya 3 times a week. So instead of the 10 cedis, your food now becomes 28 cedis or 30 cedis for that one meal. So you are losing 20 cedis. So you multiply that, you are doing that maybe 3 times a week, okay? So before you realize, see the amount of money that has already gone into that for the month, okay? So you end up going to debt. Maybe instead of, you know that your level is trotro level, but you don't want people to see you in trotro. So you want to take Uber. So that people will see you that you too, you day form. So when you take trotro, maybe where you are going to, 4 cedis or 5 cedis can take you safely there. But when you take Uber, you may pay 30 cedis or 35 cedis. So you see how my money is going. Meanwhile, you are cooking your food and you are managing your food and you are eating healthy, and at the same time you are saving money. When it's time to take transport, you know your level. So you get up early in the morning, you go for your trotro, it will take you safely to your place. Then the person wants to sleep and sleep well and enjoy their sleep and get up and take Uber. The person too will see where her 2,000 will take her to. So before you realize, actually, if you go into an agreement with the Uber driver that at the end of the month, I'll pay you. So you are not paying on daily basis. So you have one person who is coming for you. So by the time they pay you, your 30 times 22 days, how much of your money has already gone into transport? You see? So the youth, people are living above their means. There are shoes that are there. I'm not saying buy low-cost shoe or buy shoe that is not of quality. In fact, when you don't have money, that's when you should buy quality shoe. But it doesn't have to be that expensive. If you see somebody who has a lot of money and the person can afford shoes that are $500 or $1,000 or $1,200, and the person comes to show the shoe off, so you want $1,200 shoes. Whereas maybe your money is $50. With $50, I'm talking dollars now. $50, you can get a good quality shoe. But you want to wear that shoe that person because you are in competition, or you want people to see that you day form. How would you be able to save some money So how people manage the monies that come into their hands is very important. Okay. Some of them too, they have girlfriends. No girlfriend.
Girlfriends.
Yes. Hey. So Araba is taking her own. Another one called Patience is taking her own. Then another one called Akosua. So by the time you finish sharing to Akosua, and you want them to see that, Chale, you day form and you have money. So when they pay you, the 2,000 cedis that they gave you, you hold all the 2,000 cedis in your pockets. And then when you need to just take even 50 Ghana cedis out, you bring the whole bundle out.
Hey,
so that people can see that you did from. So this one is collecting. They see that you're holding the money. This one is collecting. This one is collecting. This one. Then when you go home, you're like, ooh. So you see that before you realize you are going to John. Oh, John, Chale, where my money has reached, Chale. Can you please give me some 200?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you are going to give 500 cedis to girlfriend Patience.
Hey.
500 cedis only for you to go to somebody and go and take a loan of 200 cedis. Why should you do that to yourself? Or young people, you are coming up, maybe young, you are married, but you are not that old. Your income is not big enough. Chinchna, you want to live in a 3-bedroom house because that your friend is living in a 3-bedroom house. Yeah. So whereas you can be in a 1-bedroom apartment and manage, you will not do that. You will go and look for a 3-bedroom house, walled, gated, with security. And you will see how much you'll be paying. So what do you end up doing? You go for a loan from the bank to go and pay for that 3-bedroom house. And at the end of every month, the bank is taking their money. Meanwhile, you could have used your own savings to go and rent a place, small place. You manage to start life there. And then whatever extra you would have given to the land, the property owner for the 3-bedroom house, you can be investing that money small, and start buying your own land and start building your own house. That's true. Then you are working yourself towards financial independence, because there will be a time when you are now living in your house, so you are not paying rent to anybody.
That's true. Yeah.
Are you understanding? Yeah. So how you are managing the money that is coming into your hand is very, very important. I remember, fortunately for me, my husband took very, very good decisions when we got married, you know, and I think that sometimes when you come from hard background, it's helpful.
Yes.
So you are forced to think. You are forced to make certain decisions that would help you. Okay. So he managed to, together we worked together, got a land, started building on it. I don't want to talk about other ones, but let's just talk about where we live now. Okay. He worked in a very good company. There were people there who were taking even more salary than he was, because they were his seniors. Finally, when some of them came to see his house, they were like, wow, is this really your house? And some wives who even came to see were like, hey, my husband, this is your colleague who has built this house. And you, what do you have to show?
Shine your eyes.
But then, what did they do with the monies that came into their hands? Are you working towards financial independence? Okay. Or you are working in a state where you are so much in debt that you just cannot be independent? You can't live without working, and you can't live without anybody giving you money. You know, at a certain stage in your life, you should have crossed that kind of barrier.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You should have built yourself such that you would cross. So it's what he did with the money that came into his hands. He could have decided that, okay, today I was reading something, and somebody, not reading, I was watching a short video, and they were saying a man who was cheating on the wife said that every CEO cheats, or every man who has money, every rich man cheats on the wife. Why? Why are you worried? Like, the wife caught him cheating, and he was annoyed with the wife for catching him. So he became annoyed with the wife that, okay, you've sinned, so what? It's because I'm rich, and every rich man does it. So the earlier you get used to it, the better. You know, so people have very wrong mentality that, okay, I'm being blessed, I'm getting a lot of money. Yeah. So the next thing they are thinking of is that I must have one girlfriend, and the one side chick is not enough. So one side chick, two side chicks, three side chicks. And these side chicks are actually collecting your monies from you. How are you sustaining them?
Yeah.
They need shoes, they come to you.
Hey.
Their rent it's time for their rent, they'll come to you.
Brazilian
they need a car, they'll come to you. They even sometimes they'll even force you to either buy them a house or build them a house.
Yeah.
And there are times when men have used their monies to buy women houses when they themselves probably have not settled their own. Oh yes, it happens all over in the world. You know, because they like maybe the praises that the side chick is giving them.
Hey, mommy.
You see, you think the praises the side chick will give you, maybe when you go home, your wife will not give you that kind of praise. So you don't have the incentive to.
Your wife will be calling you Kofi Papa.
When somebody is calling you sweetheart, darling, oh honey, there's no man. There's no man like you. So you like the praises, you're enjoying the praises. So when you get money, you give to the one who is giving you the praises. Yeah. You come home, even when you do something for your wife, like, you sometimes cry, you won't get. You know, so you don't really feel, you don't have the incentive to do it. But don't look at that, because wife is wife.
Yeah, wife is wife.
Yes, wife knew you when you didn't have anything. Yeah. So wife understands when you now have money. And wife understands that once the money has come, there are things that the money must be used for. Cater for the family. Build a future for the family. You know, so when you do it, it's like, when Jesus said that when you do something good and you come, don't expect to be congratulated. Just say we are unworthy servants. We have only done what was our duty. So the men, when you do the nice things for we the wives, and we don't seem to be praising you, please remember that you are unworthy servants. You have only done what was your duty. But of course, I mean, we deeply appreciate. I mean, we deeply appreciate whatever our husbands do for us. Yes, so please, husbands, don't give your monies to the side chicks.
Side chicks.
Let's use it to build. So there's a whole lot of things that people do. So when you get money, you should plan your money.
Okay.
You should have a budget. You know, people just collect their monies and they start spending. They have no budget. You should have a budget. As a child of God, you know that 10% you have to pay the tithe. So at least 10% belongs to God. So you take God's own, you are giving to God. Then you know how much you are going to give for offering. You put it aside. There are very important, crucial things that you must necessarily have. Accommodation. So you have to put money for rent. You put money for rent down. You must by all means eat. So you have to put some money down for food. You must by all means put some money down for clothing if you need to have clothing. You must put some money down for transportation because you may probably move from where you are to your workplace to go and work and make some money. You must by all means put some money down for school fees. These are very, very important, crucial things that you must budget for. And then you put all those monies aside. Then if some has also, you need to put aside what you want to save or invest. So you must have a percentage. In fact, ideally, when you even take out your tithes, you must take out what you want to save or what you want to invest. So if it's treasury bill, and you should try not to be too risky, especially if you are getting old. Maybe if you are young, you can take a high risk. The high risk things sometimes can give you more money. But then if you are losing too, you lose big time. But at a certain stage, you don't want to do that kind of high risk. So you do things that are medium risk or low risk. So by all means, put some of your money aside.
For investment.
For investment. Because you want to build towards financial independence. So the money that you are investing every month, even if it's 100 Ghana cedis or 50 cedis, you can invest every month. Be faithful. As the money is increasing for you, you are also increasing the percentage for that one. And then you are putting in more money. So as you are growing, you are realizing that your money too is growing. Every time you are topping up and it's growing for you. And you are building that kind of financial independence. Then the remaining, you use some to pay for all these things that I've talked about. Sometimes if you are in the house and you think that the house that you are in, the rent is too much, when you don't need that kind of house, please humble yourself. And don't think about what somebody will say. Me, I always say that I've lived in a small one room before. I've lived in a bed sit. So that one you have some, like a very small sitting room. It's not a proper sitting room. Then your bed is there, small kitchenette, small toilet and bath. That one too, it was house. You know, it was good. It was accommodation. We managed it. I even had my first child, my husband, myself, and my child. We were there. We were okay. Who said if I got a 3-bedroom house, I didn't like? But then the monies were being kept to do something. So let's live in it. Until God promoted us at a point to a 2-bedroom. Hey, I was happy.
Miracle.
I was so happy. And then gradually God has brought us this far. But somebody just wants to start life and all of a sudden you want to be in a big house. So if you are, ask me, I'm talking now, if you know that you're a young person and you are living in a house that is bigger than your salary, or your salary can pay for it, but it's not allowing you to save money or invest money, please, you are living above your means. Just take the humble pie. Don't care about what people will say today. Let them say what they will say today, but tomorrow they will respect you. So they'll call you a wise man. Don't worry about what they will say today. Take that wise decision and you move into your small corner.
That's true.
And then start building something for yourself. I know somebody who used a very, very bad, I mean not bad, like the car was old. Okay, very old car. And you were like, hey, these people, wouldn't they change their car? I mean, like, even those of us who were behind, these people, this one car that they are using, and the car was old, and every time they're using that car, every time. And they were living in a place like parents' place that they've given them some part of the house, and they were living there with this one car. One day, when they decided to buy cars, Cruiser, they bought a Toyota Land Cruiser.
Wow.
They bought a Toyota Hilux pickup. And then they bought another car. I've forgotten the car. Maybe if I mention all the cars, people may be able to tell who I'm talking about. One day, they just got up. Everyone was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
They were building their muscles while they were in that small place and using that one car. They were working hard. Yes. These people were really working hard. You know, while they were doing their normal jobs, they were looking for other things. Can we sell this? Can we sell that? Can we do this? Can we produce this? And they were doing that and working hard. They made money. Today, they are living in their own mansion. Wow. Very beautiful place. Oh, yeah. I'm proud of them. Wow. You know, but somebody is starting life and all of a sudden you want to be in a big house you can't afford. Why? Or you are going to buy a car. You won't buy a car that is fuel. The fuel consumption is low and you can afford. You want to buy a big car so that people can see that you are in a BMW. Why do you want to do that to yourself? That when the car, one part, if something gets spoiled on your car and you need to change that part, the part alone can buy another car. So, Bible says that there's time for everything. Okay? Today, maybe your time is to manage with what you have. Yeah. But as you build it, as you build up on it, in future, you'll be able to live more luxuriously. So when you have taken out, or some people like to spend money on fun when they haven't paid school fees. So you get your money. So you definitely must have fun. I'm not saying don't have fun. Leave some of your money to buy some ice cream if you can afford to eat ice cream. Some of us now, we have money to buy ice cream. Doctor said don't eat. Don't eat. So once you are young and you can eat ice cream, eat some ice cream. But don't make it your point that every day you are going to Osu to go and buy ice cream. That every day, you have to buy ice cream and buy expensive things, go and walk in the Osu lanes or go down Spinters Road and visit every shop and buy nice things for yourself. No. Occasionally, you can buy, but budget for it. Yeah. That out of this amount, I will buy ice cream on 2 days. And this is the amount I'm spending on it. And that day, I want to give myself some mouth pleasure. Hey. Okay? Yeah. But that is after you have deducted everything that is really a need. So people are not able to get into financial independence early in their lives or even later on in their lives because they took some very wrong decisions. But if as a young person you start making the right decisions now, then you will realize that in future you would have built. Your friend is using Mackay for the face. You two want to use, what do you call, Mary Kay. So you two want to use Mary Kay or you want to use MAC. Hey. When one, you buy powder and it's or just the powder is 400 or 500 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, you can still put 50 cedis powder on your face and it will still be okay. No, you see, let's face it. Yeah. Let's face it. People are living beyond their means. Why must you by all means wear $250 or pound watch? Because you saw one professor that I know who has money to do that wearing it. So you too, you must definitely wear that kind of watch. Why? You are not there yet. So Charlie, I know this one is good watch, but I also have some fancy watches that I bought from Makola. Yes, 50 cedis, 75 cedis. They too, they tell me the type. That's all. Yes. Yeah, so the financial independence, Charlie, you have to work at it from today. From today. And then also sometimes you can work harder than you are working. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes you can work harder. We are too mediocre in our thinking and in the way we do our things. So I get up, I go to office 8 to 5. 5 o'clock, I close. I'm coming home. I'm coming to enjoy life. But you can ask yourself, and then weekends, you cross your leg, hold your remote in your hand, and then you are watching every single match. From morning to evening. Why do you want to spend your life doing that? Or you just move with friends. We are going as swimming. So you are going to swim. When you finish swimming, then you go to Omotuo.
Sunday special.
Yes. You are living life that once you are doing your swimming and finishing the swimming up, I'm not saying swimming is bad. But if you have swimming time and it's 1 hour after swimming, you know that I'm coming to work. But after swimming, you sit with your friends and then you are eating your motuo and you chat your time off. Your wives are at home working and you are there with side chicks enjoying omotuo. And your own colleague is using that weekend to build somebody's website and collecting money. Your colleague is helping build a house and he's getting money. Your colleague has gone selling some product and making some money. People are doing extra jobs to make some money. And you are sleeping your time away or playing your time away. And you want financial independence. So ask yourself, how hard am I working? Is there something else I can do? I'm not saying work, and don't. There's time for everything. And when you are youth, you have energy, you have time, but you must make the most of the energy and make the most of the time that you have. Because a time will come when you will not be able to do that kind of thing. But you would have invested so much, so well that at that time you can afford to sit and watch one movie to the next. You sing small, you dance small, you go to your kitchen, you take your food, eat, and then pray, and generally because you have saved towards that. But you, whilst you are young, want to enjoy that kind of thing. Only for you to be in debt all the time. People have to wise up. People have to wise up. Then don't just do one job and think that's my job. So you're lucky, you have a job. It's Monday to Friday. Your bosses are not worrying you over the weekends. So you just want to waste your weekends. No, don't. Don't waste your think of be innovative. What else can I do? Can I sew? Can I do hair? Can I do makeup for people? If you are good, you can even decide that my weekends, I know how to do makeup. So people want to do their weddings or their special functions. I go and do it for them and I collect my 300. Cool. And I know that money, this is what is planned for. There are things you can do. You can even start, if people are busy and they want to go for funerals and things, you can say, oh, bring your child to me. I'll take care of your child. You will pay this amount. And you are there taking care of the children whilst you are learning and studying. You are making yourself better. So you are teaching the children, you are giving them what the attention they need. At the same time, you are also making use of your time. You are learning. You are first degree. You are sitting at home. You are happy. You are first degree. People are reading and getting masters in business administration. People are getting masters in whatever. They are just collecting all sorts of things to make them better people. And you are there sleeping. So when promotion comes, you are classmates. But when promotion comes, you see that you are not classmates. No. Because one has upgraded himself and you have decided to remain where you are.
Isn't that insightful, Mommy? Thank you so much. I have a follow-up question. but I can see my viewers are enjoying. So I would like to read some comments. So Cheryl Aboe says, money in itself is not bad. It is lasting after money and making it your master instead of your servant. That is bad. Thank you, Cheryl. Fred Aboe says, the inordinate desire to be hailed by the world system has seen the quest for acclamation by society becoming a do or die affair. Thank you, Daddy. Daddy goes on to say, the Garden of Eden mentality of apportioning every blame in our lives to others, refusing to accept responsibility, is still persistent with man. The woman that you gave me, she gave me to eat. That is true, Daddy. Thank you. Cheryl comes to say, God gives everyone an innate ability to make money through our talent. Find yours, harness it, and start making money. She goes on to say, salary week is breakthrough week for some people. This is fact, but God bless you, Cheryl. Reverend Fred Aboe says, financial independence is accumulated wealth, requiring no need for further work to maintain the quality of life. That is true, Daddy. Thank you. Pastor David also says, are you working towards financial independence or financial absentia? Sorry. Food for thought. Thank you, Mommy. Reverend Fred Aboe says, the quest for showmanship sways many from the most essential things in their lives, only to quietly settle down to substandard lifestyle. Example, coming home to eat and drink gari and sugar after foolish spending spree. Pastor Kwabena Nyama says, they've only done their duty. I think he was talking about the side chicks, right? Reverend Fred Aboe says, as a child of God, one must have a budget, beginning with setting aside the tithes as the first thing before other commitment. God bless you, Daddy. Pastor David also says, yes, sir, your praise is in heaven. He goes on to say, steps to financial independence. That is, plan, budget, invest, and live according to your means. He says, thank you, Mommy. This is good stuff. Pastor Nyama says, very good discussion, a must watch for every youth. That is true. God bless you, Pastor Nyama. Pastor David also says, as a youth, use your energy and time wisely to better yourself and to move yourself towards financial independence. God bless you so much. When I see these comments, I know that we are following and we are really learning a lot. If you have any question, you can put on the page, or if you are here with us physically, you can alert me and I would call you to ask your question. God bless you so much, Mommy. We are learning a lot. As you can see from the comments, people are really, really learning a lot. And I would encourage that we share this link to all our friends so that they can learn to come out of a lot of debt and work towards becoming financially independent one day. Mommy, when you were addressing that comment, you made a statement, and there are several schools of thought. It wasn't in my line of questions, but I want you to hammer on it about loans, right? There are a lot of schools. I see people saying that, hey, we built, sometimes even church. They say we built a church without even taking a loan, or we did this and we didn't take, like, some people make it seem, there are lots of teachings around it. There are some churches that you can't take loan. So I just want to know, I mean, with these diverse schools of thought, are loans good? Is it good to take loans? And if it's good, which things are better to take loans for?
Okay, so all over the world, the banks give loans and people also give loans. Other financial institutions also give loans, okay? If loans were bad altogether, I don't think it would be the way it is, okay? But then why are you taking the loan? And what are you going to use the loan for? That is the key thing, okay? Some people, if you take a loan and you use it to do something that by the time you finish paying off the loan, whatever you use the loan for has given you either a property or has given you more money, then it was good you took that loan.
Okay.
So you can take a loan, but don't take loans foolishly. Let's say if your goods have appeared, have arrived at the harbor,
Yeah.
and you need to go and collect them, and if you don't, you pay demurrage, which is, you know, a lot of money sometimes. But you can get a loan to go and clear your goods, and after clearing your goods, you can quickly sell, and then you make some profits that would help you to pay off your loan.
Okay.
And you even get more money to reinvest into your business. Then it will be good or a wise decision to go for the loan than to leave your things in the harbor. They accumulate demurrage, or at the end of the day, you are not even able to take them out at all. You know, then that one is not good. If you take a loan and you go and buy a piece of land or a landed property, which is going to appreciate with time, and I think it is a good thing. But then you also have to, before you take the loan, make your calculations and ask yourself that if I buy this at this today, if I buy this plot of land today, how much would I have to pay for it? If I were to save my own money and buy it in 2 years' time, how much would I have to pay for that same piece of land? If I went and took a loan today and paid the loan over the next 2 years, would I have paid less in terms of if I was saving my money than if I took the loan? So before you go for a loan, don't go for loan when you don't know what you're going to do with the loan. And make sure that either you or somebody else that you are accountable to knows that you are going for this loan and this is what the loan is meant for. The person may be your wife, the person may be your husband, the person may be your father or your mother. So depending on where you find yourself. One of the reasons why I think people misuse money is because they don't have accountability to people. So they can spend their monies anyhow, anyway. You have no business to question me. So men have money, they spend it anyhow. Their wives don't know how much they are earning. They don't know what they are doing with their monies. And how dare you come ask him what he's doing with the money. And then some women too have money. They spend it anyhow. If they have boyfriends, what do they call those ones? Side words. Yeah, side chicks and side words.
Side babes.
Whatever they are. Or you are using the money, you know, doing whatever you like, or having your own toys and, you know, spending it. No financial accountability to anybody is not good. It's not good at all. My husband and I, growing up, we all knew each other's pay every time. If there was an increment, my husband would come and tell me, oh, they've increased my salary to this and that. So this is what and what we will be doing. I also, when I get increment, oh, I've got increment. This is how much I'm getting. You know, we all celebrate and then we all decide that, okay, so with this is what we can do. You know. So taking a loan is not bad. But what you are going to use the loan for and how you have planned for the loan before the money comes. Because if you don't have good plans for the money and then the money comes and then you start using it. Somebody went and took loan that she wanted to use for her pharmacy. Good plan. But when she collected the loan, what did she do? Mercedes Benz. So you go and buy a Mercedes Benz. You are enjoying it. You are not able to upgrade your pharmacy shop. You are not able to do anything good. You are maintaining a Mercedes Benz. And then your business starts going down. And you think there's somebody somewhere who is praying, not praying, doing something against you. That's why your business is not doing well. No. No, sir, no, madam. You took a loan and used it for the wrong purpose. So your pharmacy shop, you are not able to sell, you are not able to compete well. So people are not buying from you. And your drugs also would expire because you have not made your place attractive enough and made your thing such that people will want to come to your shop, and you have a loan you are paying for. And you are not making enough money to enable you pay for that loan. Why did you take the loan? Some people don't even mind taking loans to go and give the money to their girlfriends. You even take the loan and give to wife.
We take it like that.
Hey, you take the loan and give it to wife. Let wife chop. In future, when everybody leaves you, wife will still be there. And she'll remember that, darling, yes, but you go and take loan. As soon as you collect the loan, side chick is there. Side chick wants this. Side chick wants that. And side chicks, when they are making demands,
high level
demands. They know that if I don't make this demand, the man is not for me. One day, you know, he may decide to leave
wife
me.
Will go to prayer camp.
Yes, and wife will go to prayer. Wife will go to prayer camp. Wife is fasting. Wife is praying. So that was a good laughter for us. But I hope we are learning from it as well. So don't take what I'm trying to say is that don't take a loan that you don't have a very good written out purpose for. That you have a plan and how you are executing it. And that loan is in the long run going to be of benefit to you. So you can take a loan, buy a house. Okay? And then you know that you are paying over the next 5 years. And at the end of the 5 years, you have a house to show. Yeah. You have a house to show for it that this is my house. It's fully paid. Okay? But if you took that same loan and then the loan money was sweet, when you look at it, you say, oh, this is good money. Okay, Akosia, get $1,000. This one, get, you said, even the car that you said you want to buy is small car. It's small. You know, I don't want my lady to sit in that car. I don't want my lady to sit in that kind of car. So you go and buy her the latest and the...
Yes. Range Rover Evoque.
Meanwhile, wife is taking bus.
Sometimes Okada stuff.
So, so let's take loan, but let's take the loan for a good purpose. And before you even go for the loan, have a plan of how you are going to repay the loan. If you don't have a plan to repay the loan, don't go for the loan, because if you don't pay, the bank will chase after you. And some of the banks too, if you don't pay, they'll calculate
compound interest.
Exactly. Put some more money, interest for you to pay on your loan. Penalties, yes. You are in the financial sector, so you understand all these things better. Me, I'm a doctor. I don't know finance.
Mommy, what about people? You said we should plan with anticipation of how to pay. What about those who take money for loans for weddings in hoping for gifts? Yes, they'll get wedding gifts.
In fact, if you ask me, I would say never ever take a loan to do wedding.
Okay.
Don't take a loan to do something that you are going to put into your mouth or just wear as a dress or something. It's a no-go area. No-go. With weddings, spend according to what you have. And even plan such that when the wedding is over, you still have money to feed you and your wife, or wife and husband. You have money enough in case somebody's job does not work out well. You can live for 6 months if somebody doesn't have a job. But to go and take a loan to do wedding, no. The important thing is that you got married properly. And how do we get married properly? In Ghana, you go and do the knocking. You go and do what we call engagement, which is actually our marriage, which is the traditional marriage. A lot of times when you finish, the man, the lady's father will call the man and say, she's now yours. Okay? Those of us who want to do wedding, a lot of times we want to relax and do the wedding. But you can just go to court, go and sign in court. You can even sign in church, wear your nice dress, come to church. You don't have to serve anybody Fanta. You don't have to serve anybody pie.
Ghana don't insult you.
Let them insult you.
I've come to sit a wedding 2 hours, 3 hours. You won't give me anything.
You see, I went to a wedding, and I think I liked what they did there. They said those who have traveled from far, they'll give them food. But those who live in the area of the church and they come to church there, go home and go and eat. So the church tells the people ahead of time, before you come eat. When they finish, you go home and go and eat. Don't worry these young people. If you come from a family that can support you, I mean, some parents really have money and they really want to support their children to have a very nice wedding. I mean, allow your parents to have fun with you. You know, they have the money and they want to use it like that to, you know, make things glorious. Thank them for it and enjoy it. But you don't go take loan. No. Don't go take loan to do wedding. Don't take loan to do engagement. Buy your things, you know, according to your size. Hey, me, I say that when you are marrying a woman, give her quality things, which shows that you really appreciate her. So for me, don't go and buy high targets to go and marry my daughter. It won't work. You understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me that one, because, you know, there are certain things that you are doing, one, to show your love. It's not because somebody is selling the thing, but you are showing your love and you are showing that I value you. David said, I will not give anything to the Lord that does not cost me. Why should you come and take my daughter for something that didn't cost you? It should cost you so that you will have respect for her. People who have gone to marry people, sometimes people marry small, but they respect their wives. Some people marry small and they don't respect. A certain man insulted his wife and said that even your father doesn't value you. That's why he accepted whatever I brought. He said, whatever I have, I can just bring. If your father valued you, he would have made me to bring. So I said, I learned from that case. I said, hey, come marry my daughter. Hey. Oh, have cocoa and sillies. You know, it should be reasonable, but it should show that you value the person. Okay? But don't go and take a loan to do it. And the fact that you are able to, you know, buy those things to come and marry the person nicely. A lot of time that you yourself, you have spent money to do, will show that you can pay the bills. You have to prove that you can pay the bills. Yes, you can pay the bills. So I'm not saying bring the whole world to marry somebody, but what that person's tradition requires, do it for the person. Do it and marry the person properly. But don't waste money. Don't waste money. If you buy good clothes for your wife, my husband, when he was marrying me, he married me well. Yeah, I can say it in public because those who came bear witness. Oh, yeah. Gave me Hollandaise.
Hey.
That you can wash and wash and wash and wash and wash, and the cloth will still remain, remain the same. Have you seen? This is a man who respects me, and values me, gave me good quality things, married me well, When you are marrying somebody, marry the person well. Don't borrow money, but take your time, buy things, and go and marry the person. Marry the person well. Don't waste money on weddings. You can come to church, talk to the pastors. We don't want 20 people. The pastor will go take you through the vows. They will take you through everything, bless you, you exchange your rings and everything, serve 20 people and go home. That one too, you are Mrs.
Yes.
You don't become Mrs. It's Mrs. Aboe. That is what you have become. Whether 1,000 people came to your wedding or 10 people came to your wedding, at the end of the day, we are calling you Mrs. Grace Nwama. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you borrowed money, got a glorious thing, fine, we will come and enjoy. Hey, it's nice, so it's nice. So when we finish, we go. You are the one who is going to be in debt. And then that is when you've given a very wrong foundation to your marriage. And troubles are going to come. Because your people that you are owing will come. And sometimes some women take loans to do gorgeous things their husbands had no idea. And then people are coming. And some men also do likewise. And people are coming for their monies. And you are not, your salary cannot afford to pay those things off. And then once you are supposed to be enjoying honeymoon, enjoying each other, you have started quarreling right from day one. So you've given your marriage a very poor foundation. Sometimes to the point that what you even eat 1 month after your wedding becomes trouble. Yeah, people marry and it's like that. And some, you would not even believe me, but some can do glorious wedding, after which they don't know where they are going to stay. Oh. What are you talking about? They don't know where they are going to stay. They've done wedding, it's nice and everything. Woman doesn't know where they are going to stay. Man doesn't know where they are going to stay. When you talk, they'll tell you that my father's house are many rooms. I wouldn't have married you. Oh, yeah. So you finished and then you are taking your wife back to your father's house. I'm not saying that taking your wife to your father's house is bad. Okay? If you can do something, because a man is supposed to leave. You see, a man is supposed to leave. Not a woman supposed to leave. But a man is supposed to leave.
Okay.
But if your parents can give you a place, a good place, you can have enough privacy, then you can start your life there. But that must have been your agreement. That must have been your agreement that this is where we are going to stay. Otherwise, prepare appropriately, know exactly where you are taking your wife to, and don't use all the money to do a glamorous and not know where you are going
expect
to stay.
gifts. That one, I used to sit on gift table a lot, so I know. People don't like giving gifts too. So
now people can give you gifts. Sometimes not everybody will give you money. Yeah, in our time, they'll give you plates and glasses. Yes, you will get so many plates, so many glasses. Are you going to sell them? You know. So don't plan. When we married, all the monies, even some of the monies didn't come to us. But the monies that came to us, my husband was not even that much interested in it. I think I was keeping and we were deciding what to do with it. And I don't know whether I spent it or we spent it. But it's not like my focus is on this money that is coming. So people will give us gifts and because of those gifts, I'll be able to pay off. No, no, no. If gifts come, we say praise the Lord. And you can use the gift as seed money to make investments for your financial independence one day.
That's true. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, you know when to go for loans, things that will bring value. Make your calculation. Talk to people. No loan for wedding. Thank you, Mommy. Okay, so is there any question? I can't see for my online viewers, those here physically. Is there any question you want Mommy to address? Contribution, comments? You have understood it well. Okay. So I have a comment from Reverend Fred Aboe saying, new levels in life come with new devils. Acquiring a Mercedes, for example, will come with the new cost of maintenance and expensive side chicks. Yes, that's true, Daddy. God bless you. So, Mommy, as we wrap up, just some takeaway for us. Maybe there's a believer, a young person who is trying, right? You've talked about the ways where we can get to things we can do to attain that financial independence. But maybe somebody is trying, the person is planning all right, but they're trying, it's not trying. So what are your final words for anybody who is trying? The person is even trying to invest in this business, it doesn't go well, or like, what are some of the things people miss out, even though they seem to plan, or they seem to be innovative, like you mentioned? What are some of the things that people who are really struggling with their finances, that they think they are trying? What are some of the comments you have for them as we go?
I would say that in all your trying, know the word of God. In all your trying, know how to pray. It is the Lord who teaches our hands how to make wealth. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's the purpose of the Lord that shall stand. So whatever you are trying to do, don't forget your maker. Don't forget your God. Know the word of God and rely on the word of God, and know how to pray and ask the Holy Spirit to lead you and to guide you. Don't invest without praying. Know exactly, pray. Talk to people who have knowledge in that field, who can give you good guidance as to what you would do. I've also talked about financial accountability. Have somebody that you respect, or your own wife or your own husband, but by all means, be financially accountable to somebody who can know what is coming into your hands and what you are doing with it. The person can give you good guidance as to what to do. Don't expect that you planted a mango tree today and tomorrow it's fully grown and bearing fruit. So there are times when you should know that there's a time for sowing and there's a time for reaping. So whilst you are waiting for your reaping time, weed around whatever you have planted. Water it. Do a lot of other work. Plant more. A time will come when this tree is grown and bearing fruit. Another one is grown and bearing fruit. And the fruits are coming left, right, center. And you have so much. You have more than enough for yourself. You have some to give to other people. Sometimes too, you are looking for money, but we are too selfish in what we are looking for. That's why I'm saying that the word of God is important. When you have good reasons for the money that you are looking for, God will bring the money to you. I know people who want wealth, people who want money because they want to support other people. They don't want to support ministers of God. They want to support the work of God. They want to support ministries to stand. They want to support evangelism, church growth, and things like that. And God, when God blesses them, they use that money to help in doing all those things. God will definitely help you. But I also want you to know that the enemy will fight you when you have a good heart, when you have a good purpose, because he doesn't want you to achieve that good aim. So he will fight you, and that is why you must also learn to pray. Stand firmly and resist the devil. And as you go on, God will definitely bless the work of your hands. Start small, grow it. One day it will become very big. And you sit back and be very, very happy. Don't rush into anything, but work hard and work smart. And let other people contribute to your growing up in terms of getting pieces of advice, counseling, whatever you need to do. Talk to the experts of those areas so that you don't waste money. You can't just get up and say, I want to do piggery, pig farming. You don't know what it entails. You buy them, they all die. You have to go and learn before you do it. So don't say that the witches have killed all my. No. You didn't go and learn how to do it. Okay? So learn. Don't just do things. Learn about what you want to do. And then you can invest wisely and grow your businesses. God richly bless you.
God bless you so much, Mommy. Mommy has really blown our minds tonight. This past 3 weeks has been so exceptional. If you missed out on any of the sessions, please go on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube. You will get it. Share with your friends. Tonight has been awesome. Thank you so much, Mommy, for this wonderful exposition on the youth and money. We'll come your way again, same time next week, with another time with Mommy. Maybe that may be the last. Or if you want more, Mommy will always be there with us. If you have any question you want Mommy to address, if you want to talk to Mommy, leave us an email at connect@tehilageneration.org. connect@tehilageneration.org. If you are looking for a Bible-believing church to worship with, please join us. You can reach out to us on our email, and we'll reach out to you, let you have any close branch to you. God bless you so much. Until we come your way same time next week, it's bye for now.